Leonardo da Vinci and secret technology? Let's talk about it. For those of you who don't know who Da Vinci is, he is one of the most famous artists during the Renaissance period. He created one of the most famous paintings in the world, the Mona Lisa, and many other beautiful artworks such as the Last Supper. His paintings are incredibly beautiful and lifelike and very vibrant. But how did Da Vinci really make his paintings? For example, the Mona Lisa has no brushstrokes. So let me explain. I'm going to post the sources down below. So that's why these paintings are considered priceless masterpieces. They simply cannot be repeated, and they do not understand how they are made. And in the case of Leonardo da Vinci, the technology is generally prohibitive for artistic technique, therefore studies of such paintings continues today. For example, the laboratory of the Center for the Study and Restoration of Museums and the European Laboratory of Cytotron Radiation have recently joined forces to reveal the secrets of Leonardo da Vinci's skill. This is written in an article published in the scientific journal Aguando Chorny. The study was led by Dr. Philip Wenger. The scientists use a technique called X-ray fluorescent spectroscopy. In this way, you can study the structure of layers without taking samples, i.e. do not disturb the canvas. A powerful X-ray beam was sent to the canvas, and the structure of the layers and the compositions were determined, found the following. Each layer of glaze is 2 microns thick, which is 50 times thinner than a human hair. For example, the Mona Lisa has multiple layers of paint, and each layer of paint is 50 times thinner than that of a human hair. So 70 microns is the thickness of a single human hair. And each layer of paint was 2 microns thick. So what they used to figure this out is fluorescent spectroscopy, where this machine would send a powerful beam and X-ray through the painting to see and measure all the layers. And each layers were just 2 microns thick, 50 times less than that of a human hair. In some places, the painting's total thickness of all layers of the glaze is 55 microns, which means that the master repeatedly applied a layer by layer to achieve the desired effect. And another said that the pigment particles coloring mineral are so small that they cannot be measured. So they are microparticles. They cannot be measured in the usual way. It turns out that even if the pigment was applied so thinly and evenly that its particles are located exactly in one layer, then they should not be larger than 2 microns. Or micrometers, microns, not more but maybe even much less. I must say right away that these results do not fit at all not only into the framework of modern ideas about technologies of that time, but also into the optical concepts of David Hockney. This is not at all into any gate. So yes, his paintings had 0 brushstrokes. Each layer was thinner than a human hair, sometimes 50 times thinner. So how did Da Vinci achieve such microscopic techniques? Because back in the day, apparently they grinded their paint by hand. We have technologies like mills to grind our paints. By hand, you cannot grind paint that thin. It requires technology. So how is it that there are no brushstrokes on the painting? And each layer is 2 microns thick, way thinner than a human hair. Each layer and each brushstroke is thinner than a human hair. So did Da Vinci have secret technology that we know nothing about? So if you guys enjoyed this, I do have a YouTube channel, link in bio. But yeah guys, thank you for watching and we're out.